All right, folks, good morning. All right, markets will be opening in about 40 minutes, so let's check out what's going on before then. So, first, for today, um, for Friday the 2nd, we have the following. All right, so we have at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, we had average hourly earnings month over month, which came in better than expected at 0.6% versus expectation of 0.3. Non-farm employment change came in better than expected at 353,000. Expectation was 187K. The unemployment rate came in better than expected at 3.7%. Expectation was 3.8%. At 10 o'clock Eastern, we're going to have the revised U of M consumer sentiment, factory orders month over month, and revised U of M inflation expectations. The most important report will be the consumer sentiment. So we should expect some significant market volatility at that time. Looking at the NASDAQ ETF pre-market, we can see that it is up above the previous session's close. Um, and yesterday's session was mildly bullish. It was more neutral than bullish, but mildly bullish. Okay, so that's what we had there. Now, as far as stocks which were moving in the previous session, let's take a look at a few of them. So, Apple had earnings, by the way, this afternoon, yesterday afternoon. But yesterday, Apple was able to reach target number one of 186. And it got about halfway to target number two towards the end of the day. And in the aftermarket, it did actually get above target number two of 188.01. Next up, we've got FTNT, which was able to reach target number one to the upside of 66.12. Next up, we have Amazon, which was able to reach target number one of 158.34. Was not able to get to target number two, however. Did have earnings yesterday afternoon, which came out clearly better than expected. The stock jumped very sharply. And as you can see right now, it's up substantially in the pre-market. Next up, we have, okay, that one didn't do anything. Next up we have FITB. Banking stocks were very bearish yesterday. FITB was able to not only go to its target number two to the downside of 33.49, but it actually went well past that. It went about twice the distance to its negative T2, bottoming out at 32.78 a share. Um, we have Zion Bank as well, which was very bearish too. It was down at one point nearly 10% for the session yesterday, bottoming out at 37.76, which was way below its negative target number two, which was only 40.68. So that was actually a very big mover. All right, next up we have Microsoft, which was able to reach, excuse me, target number one to the upside of 405.48. Then it got to about two-thirds of the way to target number two, topping out at 408.10, which again was about two-thirds of the way to its target number two. And that was about it. MINM did make a move early in the session of about $1 per share before it turned around, traded back into the YCTO. Looking at the pre-market, here's what I see so far. Lots of stocks are on the radar. Apple, let me bring that one back up. Apple is currently down 3.52% or so. Uh, Not down enough to qualify, but that's where it's at. Amazon, meanwhile, is currently up um, 6.26%, 3.6 million shares. So that qualifies for our pre-market radar. So we'll go ahead and add that to the radar as well. One second here. Okay, next up is BFRI. Now it's currently down 4.85%, so it's not down enough. It looks like it was up and down enough previously to qualify, but as of right now, it doesn't. So BFRI will be on our possibilities list, but we won't be looking at it right now. Next up is CCTG, which is currently up 43% roughly after a very sharp decline yesterday. 2 million shares traded is at least $1 per share, so that definitely qualifies. So we'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market radar. Symbol again is CCTG. Next up, Mara. I don't think that's moved enough, but let's see. Nope, only down 2.2%, so that's not enough, so we'll skip Mara. Meta had earnings and absolutely crushed them. Meta's up 16.59%. 2.8 million shares traded, so this was a massive, huge surprise on this earnings. So we will go ahead and add Meta to our pre-market radar. It's already on our list anyway, but that's a monumental move. Also, Meta did almost get to T1 yesterday. I forgot about that one. Let's look at MINM, which is presently up 52% on 6.3 million shares. It's above $1 per share. So MINM is now added to the pre-market radar. Next up, we've got Plug Power. I don't think that's moved enough. Let's check it out. Nope. Only 0.2% of a price change, so not enough. RKLB doesn't look like it's moved enough either. Yep, only 0.25%, so that one doesn't qualify either. Let's see what's happening with SoFi. SoFi currently down 1.94%, so not enough of a move to qualify, so that one will be skipped as well. I see TRUG showing up on the list. Okay, that does qualify. Currently up 30% on 2.8 million shares of volume. It's at least $1 per share, so that will be added to our pre-market radar as well. And then lastly, Tesla. Tesla currently down 2.2%, so not enough, but obviously a significant price move to the downside, but not enough to qualify for our pre-market radar, but we will keep an eye on that at the open. All right, guys, if you see any other stocks that meet our four criteria, must be a NASDAQ listed stock, must be trading at least $1 per share in the pre-market, must have at least a 6% price change in the pre-market, and also must have traded at least 1 million shares of volume in this pre-market. So any other stocks besides the ones that were already mentioned that meet our four criteria, go ahead and let me know in the chat and we'll take a look. And I'll go ahead and paste the list that we have so far. That's what we have so far. So if you see any other stocks besides those that meet our four criteria, let me know in the chat and then we'll take a look. All right, so we'll go ahead and wrap up for today's pre-market pulse. Please be sure to like this video. So we have 9 likes, but more than 9 people watching. So please make sure to hit the like button. That greatly helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, just so that way you'll get the notifications of new videos. Also, if anyone's watching this video on a replay and you're not familiar with our company, please be sure to check out fundertrading.com, our website. There will be a link in the description of the video. Other than that, for everyone who's part of the coaching program, I'll see you there in about 24 minutes, then we'll go from there, okay? All right, folks, have a great trading session. Take care.